there, Master Hellish here, and welcome to the Grand Tour, and also welcome to HellishVille. Now, I'm just going to give you a nice little view around the village. This is currently the only entrance. I plan on expanding that later. The first thing you get to is the trading boards, and things I sell and things I want to buy. But one of the next things that most people notice is this great big sword in the ground. Now, we call it the Ender Sword. It's when me and Mark Isle, we conquered the End, killed the Ender Dragon, and the egg is up there in the end of the sword. We also have some cattle and sheep. That's my rainbow pen. And some other little bit of farming parts. You come past the church, which I've expanded a little bit, but I want to make it look a little better, so that's something that's on my to-do list. A couple of the houses are empty, no use at the moment, but I've tried to make a use for most of them. This one here is my enchanting / library. You can do level 30 enchanting in here, and most of these chests are empty. I've just been dumping all the enchantments in these chests for now. Go. Another empty house, but I've got an idea for a use for that one. And round here we come to the nether portal. It's behind this barricade. You see, you open the door, you can go in and come out quite nicely. The barricade is there because when I first put a nether portal in, half my villagers decided to come into this house, and then they wandered into the nether portal. We lost a lot of villagers that day. Next we come to the exit and entrance to the underground. The underground goes throughout very many places that we'll visit over the course of the series. That's one direction, that's the other. Goes quite a way. And I'll show you more about that another time. But that was our drop shaft to get in, and we've got a little cart to get back up to the surface. Auto returns, and we're out. That's just to stop the villagers going in. It's not really security or anything like that. This is my storeroom, but as I don't actually have my own house in this village, it's also been doubling up as a bunk for night. I decided to put the storeroom underground so I could make it slightly bigger than the house, and I tried to keep everything quite close together. It's not a big storeroom. I've made massive storerooms before, and it hasn't worked out well for me. I've ended up doing a lot of running around. I'm just showing you a few things. There we go. And yeah, that's takes a lot of extra time. So I try and just put things into categories rather than having a chest for everything like I used to. While we're on chests, you may have noticed these ender chests everywhere. In my ender chest I keep a full diamond kit that's nicely enchanted, though I do need to replace the chest plate and leggings, and a few other useful things, ender pearls, pumpkins, flint and steel, because you never know when we might need them. And they are dotted around all my different buildings. And this is the blacksmiths that I've converted into somewhere where I can smelt lots of stuff and craft lots of things. I put an anvil in. This little room is the entrance to my mine shaft. I'll quickly show you this. The entrance is here in the floor, and it opens out. It's a 4x4 and a drop, and we're in. I haven't done a lot of this kind of mining, this shaft mining yet. I haven't really needed to, but again, an ender chest, a couple of furnace and workbench just in case, and then a cart back up to the top. I did try using minecart elevators. I don't really like using them. Getting off them is a bit of a pain, but this one, get off, automatically sends the cart back down. And I've got some gates on that one to stop the villagers accidentally stepping on the pressure plate. If there's villagers in here, when you come up and you go straight back down again. That's no good. And we've come up in the blacksmiths. So from there we're back pretty much near the beginning of the village. We've got a few things. This is a temporary cactus farm. It's not very quick. Obviously a chicken walked into it. and I've started expanding this way. I've remade a couple of plantations there, flattened a little bit here. I started to take that hill out there. That is the main part for the village, but there is another part to my foothold, shall we say, in this world. And to show you the rest, we need to go into the Nether. Open the door, and in we go. Now, originally I did used to go this distance on foot in the overworld, and then I put a minecart track in, and now I just have a route through the Nether. So, ender chest, as always. Nice little tunnel out to the communal area of the Nether. Because this is a server that we share, you have to block things off and say, this is my area, just so we know who's got what. So from there we go into another one of my zones, and this one is for escorted and authorised persons only, and that's because there's a lot of stuff in here I don't want them to break. Back into the overworld, we haven't travelled too far, but welcome to my farming area. This is my outpost. We have 2 spider spawners into an XP farm, so I'll just open that up and we'll let some spiders come through. This is the point where the golems come through for the iron farm. I also dumped a load of other stuff in this chest, but we've got a bit of iron there. This is just a standard mob farm that doesn't include spiders or endermen. However, it's quite slow spawning because I haven't finished it yet. And let's just crush some spiders. Ah, look at you. I will give further details on this XP farm another time. Of course, near an XP farm you need enchanting. That door's just accessed. This is the minecart track I used to take here from the village, and this is the minecart track to the next stage, but the minecart's missing. Good job, I keep on in the ender chest. Very useful. It's probably at the other end, so when we get there, we'll have to just hop out. So I'll see you at the other end. Okay, nearly there now, and as you'll see when we get there, this ends up at the stronghold and our ender portal. Just pop that, and then yep, we'll head on out into there. Here we are. Now we're on the spawning pad. If you look gently this way, that's the way we went to defeat the ender dragon over there on the island. But on the opposite direction we've got a nice little minecart track. Okay, and this takes us a very long distance out to my ender farm. Now this farm, it's not 100% finished, it does need a bit of an upgrade. And when you get there, we've got ender chests, but we've also got lots of ender pearls. I'm just going to take the pumpkin and pop it on my head. There we go. And what happens here is that endermen spawn up there, they fall down here, and you can walk around with a pumpkin on your head, and they should be left with just half heart, so you can just punch them out. You don't have to wait very long to get many endermen to spawn. And they do spawn quite quickly. Usually I'll go get a drink, and by the time I've got a drink there'll be enough here for me to go around the whole pen and just really bash their heads in. Like that. And yep, plenty of XP, plenty of ender pills for now, but like I said, not quite finished yet, so we'll revisit this place at some point in the series. So I'll just put the pumpkin away, and we'll head back to the last couple of things I've got to show you on the tour. And as this is a little way back, and then I've got to get through the portal on the other side, I'll see you on the other side. Okay, I'm back out of the end, and my spawn point at the minute is in the village, so we're back in the village, but we need to head back into the nether to show you the next part of the journey. Here we go. So, last time we went down this corridor out to the outpost. This time we're going to head this way, down this corridor here. Now, it took me a long time on this world to find a nether fortress. And in the end, found one, and I'm taking you to my blaze farm. Okay, we're nearly there now. We just have to go down a bit, so here we go. And as we're going down, you can just see the top of the nether fortress there. And then there's a load of cobblestone where I've encased myself. In we go, and here. So we're left in a tall room with stairs that go out into the fortress, but we're not interested in that. We're interested in this here. This column, just open that, is with the blaze spawner. And I'll go over this in more detail another time. Ah, here we go. There you are. You've got one drop down there now. So you just let him down, and then just wait for the reset. And there we go. We crush him. Now the last place I've got to show you on the tour is quite a distance away. So what I'll do is I'll just get myself a bit closer to that place, and I will rejoin you then. Okay, so I'm back. I'm at the nether portal that would go to my village. So we just head from the village out into the communal area, and we're going back to the outpost. But we don't actually go through the portal at the outpost. What we'll do is we'll take an ender pearl, head up this ladder that was on the other side of the portal, and we will just get to the top and pop our way through. There we are, we're on the roof of the nether. Now there's another portal up here so we can get back, and this was some testing I've did. You could call it my gold farm, my zombie pig farm, Mark 1. Did some testing. I don't really like it. So at point, we're going to have to rip this down at some time, and we'll do a proper one. So I'm going to look forward to doing that. Might even use TNT just for the sheer fun of it. But that's the last place on our grand tour. I'm going to head back through this portal, and I will leave you with an overhead view of the village. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.